My name's Brad Jolly and I'm a Learning Products Engineer with Keysight Technologies. I'm here today to talk about the IntegraVision Power Analyzer and in particular its remote front panel. One of the great things about the IntegraVision Power Analyzer is its front panel experience with its knobs and keys and touchscreen. But sometimes you can't be near your IntegraVision Power Analyzer. For example, your device under test may be in a different city or a different country, or maybe you can't be near your device under test for safety reasons. In cases like this, you'll want to use the remote front panel of the IntegraVision Power Analyzer. Let's take a look at it, shall we? You launch the remote front panel from your web browser, and then you can just use your mouse as you would use your fingers on the touchscreen display. For example, I can select the voltage signal here and then zoom in to see a tighter range. I can do the same thing with current here. Just simply click there and then zoom in to see the signal. I can also adjust the horizontal time scale. For example, I click here and it's currently 50 milliseconds, and then I can adjust the horizontal time scale with my mouse just as I would do if I was using my fingers on the touchscreen. I can also zoom in on a particular part of the display in case there's something interesting that I want to take a look at. Just simply click and drag with the mouse, and then click Waveform Zoom. Now, of course, the actual front panel has a lot of knobs and keys, and there are no knobs and keys visible here. That's what this blue menu is for in the upper left corner. For example, I can click there and then go to Setup and then Display, and you'll see the soft key menus come up just as they would on the front panel. For example, I can click on Screen Layout and pick a different screen layout. I can also go and add measurements. For example, I can click here, click on Measure, and then Measurements. That's just as if I'd hit the Measure key on the front panel. I can then go in here and pick the type of measurement I want to do. For example, suppose I want to do a peak-to-peak measurement, and then I can add that to the list of measurements. I can also pick, say, a maximum measurement and add that to the measurements as well. You'll see that those both appear in the measure window over here. I can also turn on statistics. Click on statistics and then either turn the display on or off. In this case, I'll turn them on. Also under the measurements, I can see all the measurements at once. I can say type, and at the top there's something called Snapshot All, which shows me all the measurements. You can see them here. I can also perform power analysis tasks from the blue menu. For example, let me close these out. I can click here and choose Power Analysis. And you'll see that the Power Analysis features come up along the bottom here. Right now it's showing the energy analysis over here. I can change the analysis simply by clicking on this one button and go to, say, Harmonics. There's the harmonics analysis, both as a bar chart and as a table. Also under here, I can choose a different one, maybe let's say power quality, and I will see power quality analysis over here. In short, anything I can do with the instrument from the front panel, I can do from this blue menu and from the touchscreen with my mouse. The IntegraVision Power Analyzer gives you a great user experience from the front panel and touchscreen, but for those situations where you can't be near the instrument, you can always use the remote front panel to get your job done as well. Thanks for watching.